The girl had been working as a nurse in a local hospital for 2 years. Her life was full of amazing situations and unusual cases, but what happened to her during one of the calls was simply incredible. That day, her team received a call from an elderly grandmother who needed medical assistance. The girl and her colleague quickly arrived at the scene and entered the house. The grandmother was already waiting for them eagerly, feeling relieved that the specialists had finally come to help her with her illness. The girl performed all the necessary procedures and gave the grandmother an injection, and then she and her colleague headed back to the ambulance. However, when the driver started the vehicle, the nurse noticed something moving in the bushes nearby. She stopped and turned to see the source of the movement. Before her stood a she-wolf. Her eyes were full of fear and looked pleadingly at the girl. Despite her initial fright, the nurse felt that the she-wolf needed help. She slowly approached the wolf, trying not to scare her. The she-wolf began to move forward, indicating the way to the girl. The girl's heart was racing in her chest, but she decided to follow her and find out what was happening. The she-wolf led the girl to a small thicket in the forest, where a wounded wolf cub lay on the ground. It had been hit by several bullets and was defenseless, in need of medical assistance. The girl was shocked by what she saw and immediately got to work. She took everything she needed from her medical bag to provide first aid to the wolf cub. Carefully and attentively, she bandaged its wounds, trying to do everything possible to save its life. When everything was done, the girl discovered a bullet lodged in one of the wounds. The hunters had apparently tried to shoot the wolf cub, likely intending to take its skin. The girl angrily and with disgust removed the bullet, realizing that it was a senseless and cruel act. She understood that the wolf cub was now protected and safe, and she hoped that it would fully recover. After finishing her mission, she planned to return to the hospital to continue her work. She gently stroked the cub's head and wished it good health and a happy life. The she-wolf, as if understanding her words, slowly stepped back into the forest with her cub. The girl remained for a moment, watching as the she-wolf disappeared among the trees. Her heart was full of gratitude and hope. Gratitude for being able to help and save the life of the little wolf cub. And hope that there is still a place in the world for compassion and kindness. Returning to her duties at the hospital, the girl never forgot her encounter with the she-wolf and the wolf cub. They became a symbol for her, a symbol of the fact that sometimes we have to do something incredible and extraordinary to help others and change their lives. Such was the story of the girl who not only healed sick and injured people but also saved the life of a little wolf cub. And no one could ever forget this story, which reminded everyone of the importance of compassion and caring for one another.